This setup doesn't need an intro to most of you, but for the ones who don't know about it, this setup comes from a guy named Yazeed. He has been featured on various shows on different channels, just like mine's. He also has a YouTube channel which will be linked down in the description, so make sure to go ahead and give him some love and to get more info about this headbanging setup. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get started. I have no idea what to say about this. I'm completely shocked. This setup is just perfect. There aren't words I can think of to define this setup to be true. I think it's more than perfect. Or you know what? I just don't know. I can definitely sit in front of this setup for years and years together and still not be bored. This cave is absolutely a dream for any nerd and geek out there. Imagine how amazing it would be to game on this. Let's get on the setup essentials now, shall we? Yazeed is rocking an IKEA table which unfortunately is no longer available. On the table is his Redragon M801 Mammoth mouse alongside the Corsair gaming STRAFE keyboard, both kept on the Reflex Lab gaming mousepad. For those triple monitor setup, he uses ASUS PG278Q ROG Swift monitors. These monitors, by the way, have a 2K resolution, 144Hz refresh rate and a 1 millisecond response time. Talk about gaming, guys. He also has a freaking racing wheel here for gaming. If any one of you wants to buy that, search for the Thrustmaster VG Ferrari 458 Spider Racing Wheel. A mouthful of words right there. On the right side of his setup, he keeps his PS4, Xbox One, both wrapped in D-brand skins by the way, and those controllers also D-branded on a charging stand. His headphones are the black Sage SA903 7.1 headsets. Those headsets have been put on the AMOV acrylic headphone stand right there, and the PS4 and Xbox One are also in stands, being the Sony vertical stand for the PS and the Honey House vertical stand for the Xbox. It was absolutely luck that he got those IKEA tables right before they got discontinued. They really help you maintain the color scheme there, doesn't it, Yazeed? With all those RGB LEDs behind the tables, it's a dream. Speaking of color scheme and class put together, guys, I really like how you use the JBL Pulse wireless speakers instead of those huge wired studio monitors. Since we touched the wires here, let's talk about cable management. This is the kind of cable management that keeps my OCD calm and quiet. I feel completely satisfied looking at that. Everything has been routed perfectly from the back of everything to the main power source. To further maintain the class and the scheme, Yazeed went with the red and black DX Racer chair for both quality and comfort on point. Also looks. I know you guys might be thinking about the specs of the PC, but let's just wait for a second to digest this super amazing man cave of Yazeed. Alright, we're back, so let's get on to the PC. That case is the Phanteks Enthoo Luxe or the Luxe black case. What we see inside is the MSI GODLIKE gaming motherboard. The motherboard packs a shitload of power inside. Not even kidding, telling you. It holds in the Intel i7-5960X, the 8-core processor that's clocked in at 4.5 GHz. Speak about power once again, guys. For those beautiful RAM sticks, oh my god, he opted for 32 gigs of Klevv Cras DDR4 RAMs. These RAMs have LEDs onto this. How? How in this world? I need that right now. I'm already planning an upgrade. Anyways, coming back, For the GPU, he uses dual ASUS Matrix GTX 980. Sometimes he uses just one, but for the SLI, he uses the ASUS SLI bridge. To keep that beast nice and cool, he uses the ever so famous Corsair H100 cooler. And finally, to power this thing up, he uses the massive 1500 watt power supply, the AXI 1500i. Now here's the interesting part. The cable management of the entire case is on point. But do you notice those are custom cables? Yes, that is a thing. Yazeed got his custom cables in red, obviously, to go with the setup. If you plan on getting them too, I'll leave links in the description down below, so make sure to go ahead and check that out. Looking at the amazing setup, I am really curious to know how the entire room looks like. Definitely, it had to look like a proper man cave, didn't it? Especially with all those action figures put on the shelves to those framed posters. I'm really stuck by lightning after looking at my dream setup. I'm sounding like a hipster, but I think this setup is kind of cute. in a devilish way. Good God, have mercy, Yazeed, the god of custom PCs and desk setups, I guess. This is the kind of setup I always wanted to own, not even kidding. But for me, it's still a long way. I would love to congratulate you after looking at how your setup was earlier, Yazeed, as compared to how it is now. Guys, it's a request from my side. Please go to Yazeed's channel and have a look at the transformation of his setup. I am truly inspired after looking at that video, and I'm sure you will be too. Also, make sure to subscribe to Yazeed. All the links will be in the description down below. Also, make sure to check out the music composer for setup Deluxe, Dee Coy. His links will be in the description down below. And if you spare some time, please hit the red subscribe button down below and also hit that like button down there. Let's see if we can break 50 likes this time. I know it's a very cute number. I would love it if you could share this video wherever you can and get this setup out to everyone out there. If you wish to submit your setup for setup Deluxe as well, head towards the description to know how. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.
Ha 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 ha.